Alright, what is going on YouTube? This is your boy PXG Cash Hour, coach of the New York Needle Kings, welcoming you to a past video. This video actually taking place during the finals of Season 1 of the Worldwide Champions League. It was a match between, back then there were no team names, so we're going to refer to it as the Season 1 Brooklyn Scizors, who were coached by CB Hulk, and the Season 1 Wilmington Crobats, coached by Shane, aka Lord of Cold. Here you can clearly see their lineup at the top: Bronzong, Embor, Heliolisk, Scizor, Starmie, and Tyrannodar for the Brooklyn Scizors. Metagross, Superior, Hippowdon, Umbreon, Pyroar, and Jolteon for the Wilmington Crobats. Because this was ORAS, there was such a thing as Megas back then. The Megas for the Brooklyn Scizors are Mega Scizor, and the Mega for the Wilmington Crobats, it's Metagross. So we're going to see what happened back then, what started off everything. So the first ever finals for the Worldwide Champions League taking place between the Brooklyn Scizors and the Wilmington Crobats. Alright, so Shane is issuing the challenge. Leads off with Jolteon. And CB leads off with Bronzong. So Jolteon going for the Volt Switch. And in his place will be Pyroar. So Bronzong leads off with the Stealth Rocks. Shane does not have a way to remove those. Those rocks will be permanent on his side of the field. Bronzong is recovering with his leftovers. Bronzong is recalled out. And in his place is the Spotter, the Tyrannodar. Sandstream is activating. Alright, we're going for the Will-O-Wisp. We're not hit by the Sandstorm, and Tyrannodar being hurt by the burn. Pyroar being swapped out. Tyrannodar going for the Pursuit, predicting that there. Pyroar taking some damage as he's being recalled out. Out comes out Hippowdon. So the rocks the rocks affecting Hippowdon there. Tyrannodar taking more burn damage. Out comes back Bronzong. There's the Earthquake from Hippowdon, but Bronzong is levitating. The Bronzong recovers its HP with his leftovers. So Shane withdraws Hippowdon. Goes into Superior. Superior taking damage from the rocks. Here's the Toxic. So Superior taking damage from the sand. So Superior being recalled out. In his place is Omega Weapon, the Metagross. Will take minor damage from the rocks. Bronzong going for the Gyro Ball. Resisted by the Steel typing of Metagross. The Sandstorm is now gone. Bronzong recovering with his leftovers. Bronzong is recalled out. In his place is Embor. Metagross site is reacting. And there is Mega Metagross. Goes in for the Stealth Rocks. Now Shane withdraws Mega Metagross. Goes into Hippowdon. And with Hippowdon back on the field, so does the Sandstorm. So now Embor being recalled out. Out comes out Clamps the Scizor. So Scizor being recalled out. In his place, a Bronzong comes right back in. Will take damage from the rocks. There's the Fire Fang from Hippowdon. Bronzong recovering with his leftovers. Hippowdon again going for the Fire Fang. Then Bronzong going for the Toxic.
Nasty toxic!
Bronzong recovering with his leftovers. There's the Fire Fang again from Hippowdon. Bronzong at death's door. He gets burned. There's the light screen from Bronzong. And the recovery from the leftovers, but I don't think it's going to be enough to actually survive. So there's the poison damage. And there's the burn damage. It was not enough. Bronzong goes down. 5-6 in favor of Shane at the moment. Out comes out Starmie. Take the damage from the rocks. Hippowdon being recalled out. In his place, Phantom the Umbreon. Starmie going for the Rapid Spin, removing those rocks. There's a crit Rapid Spin. And Starmie is life orbed. The Sandstorm is now gone. Umbreon recovering with its leftovers. And now Starmie recalled out. In his place is Embor. There's the Foul Play from Umbreon. Decent amount of damage to Embor. So there goes the Protect from Umbreon. Embor going for the Grass Knot. Umbreon is protected, so does not get affected. Probably was expecting Hippowdon to switch in. So Shane withdraws Umbreon. Goes into Superior. Is he expecting another Grass Knot? Superior taking damage from the rocks. There's the Hammer from Embor. Ooh. The speed drop on Embor now at -1, but Superior goes down. There's the Life Orb recoil on Embor is now 5-5. Out comes back Mega Metagross. And here comes Clamps the Scizor again. Metagross going for the Earthquake. Shane withdraws Metagross. Goes back into Hippowdon. Does take damage from the rocks. And with that, the Sandstorm again.
Sandstorm rips them hair.
And there's the Scizorite. Welcoming Mega Scizor to the battle. And here comes a Bug Bite. Hippowdon able to take the hit. Scizor getting hurt from the Rocky Helmet that Hippowdon is carrying. The Toxic doing damage to Hippowdon. Here comes a Roost from Scizor. Bringing his HP right back up. And then Hippowdon going for the Slack Off. Brings its own HP back up. It's actually almost even. But here's the Toxic damage again on Hippowdon. Scizor is being recalled out. In his place is Embor. Hippowdon going for the Fire Fang. Embor is able to avoid. Takes the sandstorm damage to the face. Hippowdon still continuing to take poison damage. Here's the Flare Blitz from Embor. Is enough. Hippowdon goes down. You saw the recoil on Embor. There's also... Ooh. Ooh. There's the Life Orb recoil. Oh no, that was the Rocky Helmet damage first. Then the recoil, then the Life Orb recoil, then the sand in the face. Embor goes down. Match is tied up 4-4. Out comes back the Spotter, the Tyranitar. Out comes back Omega Weapon, the Mega Metagross. Tyranitar being swapped out. In its place, Clamps, the Mega Scizor. There's the Iron Head from Mega Metagross. It's resisted by Scizor's Steel typing. Shane withdrawing Mega Metagross. Goes into Pyroar. The stone affecting Pyroar. Here's a Bug Bite. Is enough. Pyroar goes down. 4-3 now in favor of the Brooklyn Scizors. Here comes out Jolteon. We'll take damage from the rocks. Mega Scizor recalled out. The Spotter, the Tyranitar back out. And with it, the Sandstorm.
Sandstorm rips and tears.
There's a Thunderbolt from Jolteon. Tyranitar able to take the hit. There's the burn damage on Tyranitar. Shane was about to withdraw Jolteon. There's the Pursuit from Tyranitar. Brings Jolteon down to below a little bit half health. Out comes out Phantom the Umbreon. We'll take damage from the rocks. Sandstorm hitting Umbreon in the face. There's the leftover recovery on Umbreon. Tyranitar is still taking burn damage. TB withdraws Tyranitar. Goes it back into Clamps the Mega Scizor. Umbreon goes for the foul play. There's the Sandstorm to Umbreon's face. Mega Scizor at about half health. Umbreon continues to take the gain leftover recovery. And there's Scizor again with the Roost. Keeping himself healthy in this match. There's another foul play from Umbreon. And once again takes the damage from the Sandstorm. So there's a Bug Bite from Scizor. Almost enough to kill the Umbreon. Umbreon again going for the foul play. Gets Scizor to a little bit below half. There's Umbreon's leftover recovery again. Scizor again going for the Roost. Umbreon again going for the foul play. Is Umbreon not carrying recovery on it? Once again, leftover recovery on Umbreon. There's a Bug Bite from Scizor, which will be enough. Phantom the Umbreon goes down. 4-2. Out comes out Jolteon. Does take damage from the rocks. Scizor being recalled out. In his place, the Spotter, the Tyranitar comes right back out. And once again, the Sandstorm.
Sandstorm rips and tears.
Jolteon going for the Volt Switch. Almost enough to knock out the Tyranitar. Jolteon recalled out, obviously. Omega Weapon, the Mega Metagross coming right back out. But we'll take minor damage from the rocks. Tyranitar taking the burn damage and not able to live it. The Spotter, the Tyranitar goes down. 3-2. Once the sandstorm is gone, we'll no longer see any more sand. Iron Head from Mega Metagross. It's resisted by the steel typing from Scizor. There's the Roost. Scizor has been keeping himself healthy this match. One too many times, Scizor was about to be knocked out. There's an Earthquake from Mega Metagross. And Scizor going for the Swords Dance. I don't think this Mega Metagross is carrying Fire Punch. There's the Iron Head. Scizor going for the Roost. It's setting up. This is not looking good for Shane right now. There's another Iron Head from Mega Metagross. Gets the flinch. And the Sandstorm now gone. One more Iron Head. Does not get another flinch. There's the Bug Bite from Scizor, which will be enough. Mega Metagross goes down. 3-1 at the moment. Out comes out Jolteon, who will take damage from the rocks. Scizor going for the Bullet Punch, which will be enough. Jolteon goes down. That's a 3-1 victory for the Brooklyn Scizors.
And there goes the battle.
And with that, the Brooklyn Scizors win the Season 1 Championship with a 3-0 victory over the Wilmington Crobats, who come in second place. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to this flashback battle. We do appreciate it. And we hope to see you guys continue to watch the Worldwide Champions League. Until next time, this is your boy PXG Cash Howard, coach of the New York Nido Kings, signing off.